What is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? So, with everything popping off this week's episode, it's kind of crazy to see just how ridiculous some things can be when it comes down to this kid's talent and his capability of not only being loved by everyone, but when it comes down to the. Why can't I? Oh, I have no stamina. When it comes down to everything I'm pretty much learning in this show, it kind of showcases another thing of what I miss in some animes where everything feels like it starts to have a reason. And for instance, the reason in this episode was straight up to see what um, things have changed with our main character. And since some things change and some things haven't, it really does feel as if we're still learning a whole lot, not about just this world, but our main character as well. So it just makes it that much better when we see things like this and they're giving us all these instances of how he can continue to grow, how he can be better than he already is, and that type of stuff is always fun to watch when it's a character you want to watch. So watching him get ready to start this business um, is actually kind of cool because it just goes to showcase again how everything he's done up to this point of taming slimes, making them get, upgrades and be stronger than they already are. All of these things, excuse me, are making it that much clearer that he can do whatever he truly wants as long as he stays on top of his goals, right? So, that being said, I have pretty big hopes for what can happen in this show. I feel like since they're taking the scenic route and they're not talking nearly as much about the other like worlds, like is there other castles? Is there other kings and stuff like that out there? None of that stuff is really being talked about because there's just no real need for it, right? Like there's no real rush to get to that stuff, I feel like. And that's because this character is so entertaining to watch to see him grow throughout this world. And that's kind of I was gonna say the cool part, but that's kind of the main tactic of the show is to give us something that we could watch without worrying about seeing anything else until they really feel like getting to it. And getting to it may take a while, but I don't care because it's so good. Like everything is good surrounding this kid, watching it all unfold. So let me know if you feel the same in that regards. Like if you feel like they're just gonna take their sweet time and keep showcasing. Oh, it still works. And keep showcasing the little details of him making his first business, people learning that there's a new type of slime out there. Like there's a lot of miniature things that keep really grabbing my attention once they have learned about it, and no one's really seemingly tried to take advantage of him, right? Like so far, he's only met people that are good, and I think that's the other telling point of this anime is not all people in this world should be that good, kind-hearted, and all that stuff. There's got to be some people out there that deserve to not have anything, or to at least have everything they have taken away, seeing how they probably will force other people to do their bidding or steal, because we already know that there's other animes that are just as wholesome as this one, just as wholesome as this one, but they already have showcased evil people within it, people that were taking advantage of villagers and making more money than anyone really because of the embezzlements and stuff. So I'm kind of interested to see if that is going to be the case in this show, or if we're really looking at the world's best place to live because everybody's sweet and loves each other. Because if that's the case, that's pretty nuts. But regardless, I do hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be when you're watching this. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you sooner than later. But with all that being said, let me know if there's another wholesome character. Because I'm watching the Bear Show, and she is so wholesome as well. And it's funny that it's coming out. It's coming out at the same time as this show, but I do feel like there's other shows that may be just as wholesome, if not more wholesome. So if there is, let me know, and I'll talk to you in the next one. All right, peace.